Hey man, Alec with another video, and today I'm gonna be covering a 13-year-old girl that was murdered by her own friend. But before we get into the video, I'm gonna need you to drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this.
And he points that at her, and so she like went to go move it. And that's when you just hear the loud bang and a little bit of a light, and then she drops, and next thing you know, she just starts to bleed.
So, on July 28th, Amber, which is the victim, was hanging out with a couple of friends, and they all were having a good time until one of the friends pulled out a gun. And initially, the friend was just joking around, pointing the gun. But when Amber tried to get the gun to be pointed away from her, I have a couple of clips for you guys to watch, so stay tuned.
And he was never mad about anything?
Everyone was laughing, having a good time.
Everybody was just having a good time.
So as you can see, everyone was having a good time. So the question is, how did the kid get the gun in the first place? Well, the clip I'm about to play will explain it all.
The boy's father now also charged in the girl's death, as law enforcement allege his son easily accessed the murder weapon from his father's gun collection.
There's a lot of guns in that house, right? And none of them are secured?
Most of them are secured. I have a few that are out.
You have a few that are out. Okay, with that right there, you have your hands, put your hand behind your back.
In my eyes, the dad should 100% take some accountability for everything that happened. But at the same time, the boy should be going to jail for the murder of his friend. But either way you put it, it's ultimately the boy's fault. In the next clip, you're about to see where they found Amber, and while she's laying on the floor, her brother is panicking, not really knowing what to do.
Fire, if you can proceed to the area of...
Is she alive?
Is there anything I can get?
Road, again,
She still has a pulse, but I'm gonna have to ask you, bro. What you're doing right now is not helping. I'm gonna need you to either go sit down over here or just give us a second, okay? You don't need to be upset.
My sister.
I understand it's your sister. I understand, but what you're doing right now is I understand, but what you're doing right now is not helping. Okay, I'm not trying to be an asshole to you.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not trying to be an asshole to you. I'm trying to help you, buddy.
Yeah, you
Okay? What you're doing right now isn't helping. Please just go over there with them.
All you guys doing is filling for pulse. Doesn't look like doing much.
Well, here's the thing, dude. The medics are on the way. All we can try to do is keep her alive while the medics are here. She has a pulse.
I personally can imagine how it feels to see your sister dying in front of you, so I can't say how the brother was acting was right or wrong. But in the next clip, one of the friends is retelling the story of what happened.
We were all chilling, having a good old time, and we just like went to his backyard and like we're done messing with his goats and shit. And we ended up going to the front, and we ended up going back into his house. And then next thing you know, he pulls out, I think it's a revolver, the one that has like a spinning barrel.
Okay.
He pulls out one of those.
It was a handgun?
Yeah.
Okay, who does?
The girl tells law enforcement a group of friends was inside the home of 14-year-old Porfirio Brown when the boy pulled out a handgun. After that, he pointed it at Archuleta's face.
And then he ends up pointing it at her, and she went to go.
Give me 1 second, okay? Pulled out a 22. Was it a 22? What kind of revolver do you know?
I don't know my guns.
You just know that it was a revolver handgun, right?
Yeah, all I know is one of those that spin.
Got you. Okay.
And he points it at her, and she went to go like take it away from her face, right? All of a sudden, you just hear a boom. I look, and I see her fall to the ground. Next thing you know, she starts to bleed.
Very sad story to hear, and I hope everyone that witnessed the murder finds healthy ways to cope with the loss of their friend. But there's more to the story than what meets the eye.
He was like over there when he said he was gonna kill himself. He kept asking me, or if to get her to the road, to say like somebody drove by and shot her, like a drive-by.
There was a story of a vehicle driving by.
Oh. Yeah, he made that story up whenever he shot her and took her outside.
What did he tell you about that?
He tried to make up the story that a drive-by happened right next to that dumpster in front of his on the road. Tried to say a drive-by happened right there, and that her brother went to his house freaking out about it, and they ended up dragging her over there.
So not only did he kill his friend, but he lied to her own brother and said she was shot in a drive-by right after doing it. On top of that, he convinces his other friends to move her body outside and also go along with the story. And then, if nothing else could be worse, they finally tell the dad that she unfortunately passed away.
Hi, sir. I understand, sir. Can you talk to me for just a couple minutes? The EMS just pronounced her deceased.
Oh my God, man.
Yes, sir.
She's gone. What? She's gone. No. Can I please go see her?
Yes, sir.
So in conclusion, I think all of this could have been avoided. Even if the dad had guns in the house, the son should have knew not to play with them. And now, the dad and the son have to deal with the consequences. But if you liked the video, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. But for the people that want more information, I'll be playing clips of the son getting arrested. So stay tuned.
Porfirio, it's Officer Mata with State Police, bro. Come on out. Come on out, man.
He's not talking to nobody.
We're gonna sit over here, bro.
He's not sitting over here.
Oh, it's your boy?
Yeah, it's my boy. We talked to an attorney. Any question, anything can be done through him.
Okay, we're just trying to make sure. Is this the scene where it happened?
It is
well,
now.
the body's in the back. There's no scene. There's nothing in here.
Okay, I need you guys to step on out.
Brown, come on.
We can't. No.
I need you guys to step on out.
You have a warrant?
There's gonna be a warrant.
Well,
we have detectives on the way. We need you guys to step on out now.
We've tried cooperating. These guys have already let people go that were here.
So what's the issue?
There's an issue because why are we supposed to sit here?
You live here?
Yeah, I live here. This is my home.
Okay. Are there any neighbors that we can talk to?
There's
where you can hang out?
No. There's not.
What's your name, bro?
William Brown.
William Brown.
There's not any neighbors we can hang out.
What
are we supposed to do?
Huh?
What are we supposed to do?
Well, step on out.
No.
We have detectives on the way. They're going to interview you.
No, they're not.
An
attorney is going to be present.
You can call your attorney to come on down. We'll talk to
We're
him
not
too.
talking. They said you guys can wait to schedule. You guys can call LMIS's office.
Okay, that's fine. We'll have him come down if he wants to talk to us now. We're not going to be calling
Well,
anybody.
we're not going to be...
We have investigations to do, man.
Well, we're not
going
to
to find out what's going on.
These guys have already let people go that were involved.
Okay, probably because they already have their contact information, dude. We're stepping in, and we have our detectives from State Police coming over.
And?
As far as you, would you be okay to give us a statement?
I wasn't even home.
Okay, so you just got here just now, or did you just get here after the incident?
Yeah. I was at work when my son called me about it happening.
Did your son tell you anything like that?
He just said that there was a girl that was shot and he didn't know what to do.
Did he say who shot the girl?
You can't go, Ashley, you can't go there.
Did he say who shot the girl?
He said a black SUV.
Eventually, though, law enforcement determined a drive-by shooting didn't happen and that 14-year-old Porfirio was involved.
Where are you taking him?
To a unit.
What unit? Well, did you bring the unit to the house?
No, we're walking down to Main Street for the minute down there.
For what?
He's being detained.
For what? That's what I'm asking.
That's all I have to tell you. He's being detained this time. I think it's pretty obvious that he's being detained in relation.
Well, but what? He didn't do nothing.
Listen, he's being detained. I didn't say he's being arrested. He's being detained with us. That's it. That's it. That's going to be in the end of it, okay? He's not leaving the road. He's just going to sit in there.
You guys can't bring him to the house, the unit to the house?
No, because it's a crime scene. I can't let anyone in there.
So that's the other thing. How long is this going to take?
As long as it takes. I can't give you an answer because
no, I know, but how long is this going to take? Because we don't have a place to go.
12 to 24 hours.
I just got to hold on to you, okay?
We don't have another place to go.
Is that better?
I mean, you appreciate that there's a dead girl on your porch, right?
Yeah.
I don't have an option either. So you have nowhere to go, but I don't have an option.
After that, Porfirio is taken into custody.
Before I speak to you, I'm only going to ask you two things, but before I speak to you, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do, and it will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one can be provided to you at no cost. You also have the right to have your parent present during questioning. Do you understand your rights? Okay.
Squad car audio captures a conversation the boy has after he's arrested.
It's gonna be okay, okay? I love you. Okay?
They ain't got nothing on me. I ain't worried.
Barb,
They ain't got nothing on me. 'Cause I ain't do nothing.
it's okay. Just keep your mouth quiet. We have a lawyer. It's gonna be okay, but you're gonna have to drink something.
I can't. Bro, my wrists are all
Barb,
getting cut
settle
into.
down. You have to settle down. You have to be calm right now, okay?
My wrists are getting cut into.
It's okay. Here. Barb, I know.
I can't.
You're arrested. I can't do anything about that.
At first, officials say William Brown did nothing wrong except get physical with police.
Don't not square up with him. We're
Stop,
gonna shoot
stop,
him.
stop. I'm not. We're just
You're
guys.
squaring up to him.
Well, he said my attitude sucks.
Well, it does.
But what do you expect?
You have a dead girl in your... Like, you not understand the severity of this?
I do.
Sure. Go that way.
I've been trying to cooperate with the cops.
Hold on.
Well, they're taking him. He said I could walk with you guys.
You need to calm down.
I am, but your
I don't want to
officer,
put you in
I
cuffs.
wasn't even talking to them.
And I just told him to leave so he didn't aggravate you anymore. But you can't keep doing this because then I'll put you in cuffs. And I don't want to do that. You've done nothing wrong.
But eventually, William Brown is also taken into custody.
We've got information about what all took place, and as far as a black SUV, it's not. That's not panning out. Okay, does that make sense?
If you're saying I can't tell you because I was at work.
Okay, and I get that. But another thing that you need to understand is there's a lot of guns in that house, right? Mm-hmm. And none of them are secured.
Most of them are secured. I have a few that are out.
You have a few that are out. Okay, with that right there, you have your hands. Put your hands on your back.
I don't understand this. Can you just explain it to me?
Yeah, he's going to explain it.
So basically, so there's a, they're going to exchange, so the staff is 30, that's 30, that's 4. One is admitting and making a firearm accessible to a minor, resulting in great bodily harm. So she's not fully. Yes. So that's that. We have enough.
That makes the case groundbreaking in New Mexico, as William Brown becomes the first person to be charged under the so-called Benny's Law. The bill that was signed into law back in March allows a parent to be charged if they didn't properly store a firearm before their child uses the weapon to commit a crime. It's named after Benny Hargrove, an Albuquerque middle schooler who was shot and killed by a fellow student. The gunman allegedly used his father's gun to shoot the boy during recess. In later interviews, witnesses said Brown pulled out multiple weapons but didn't seem angry when he opened fire.
A second ago you said you didn't know if he hid or did something with the guns.
Yeah.
Like multiple guns.
Yeah.
So what do you mean by multiple guns?
Because even at first, before everything happened, he even pulled out like an AK or it seemed like an AK. It looked like it. And then some sort of other gun. I don't know my guns, but it was like about, I would say maybe about this, maybe a little bit bigger. It was camouflage, and they were full rounds. Like, the clip was full, but I don't know if there was one in the chamber. He ended up putting those away, and then that's when he pulls out the revolver.
Porfirio Brown now faces multiple charges, including first-degree murder and tampering with evidence. He was booked into a juvenile detention center, but has since been released to live with his grandparents. His father, William Brown, is now charged with negligent making a firearm accessible to a minor, resulting in death. Reporting for Law and Crime Network, I'm Sierra Gillespie.